Oh, it's going to be a great review. So, finally, I managed to track down a figure to complete a collection so far. So, with that being said, it might be self-explanatory on who it may be. And also, if you're following me on Instagram at Audio Being, you probably already know what I'm going to show you. So, hold on tight, guys, and I'll be right back. Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and yes, like I said, super stoked. Got it a day. Oh, I might have shown it off already. I got it a day early. I've been waiting for this for not a long time, but all my hunting and going out and looking and checking places and what have you, I have come back defeated every single time. And then I found a listing on Amazon. And actually I had it pre-ordered, I guess, at some point in time, and I got an email saying they were going to cancel, and this was earlier in the week, actually Friday, saying no, and they did this to me with the Wave 22 of Star Wars The Black Series. And so I called them and I complained hardcore about, well, you canceled all these, and then now I see the figures are back up for sale again and whatever have you. So they're like, well, let us look into it and we'll see what we can do and whatever. And then lo and behold, I got him. And I got him for regular retail, not secondary or tertiary or quadriary or whatever. So I got him for my $29.99 because that's what they are up here in Canada. So I went and looked at the listing today, and they do have him listed, and I think they have him for, I think he's double, so he's like $70, but he's not sold through Amazon. So somehow they found one and managed to give it to me at the price that I pre-ordered it at before they canceled my pre-order. So he's fantastic. I love my favorite figure of the four. And that's saying something because I really like the. I mean, he's still awesome. I'm going to buy a second one so I can put the dog. I like the helmet style, but I love the space dog head as well. And it was really awesome to see that Uncle Mike caved in and he bought and he liked and he posted up on Instagram and as well as Twitter, saying that I coaxed him into it after my review. So that's awesome. Thank you, Mike. That anytime I get high praise from Uncle Mike, makes me feel really good. Because I ultimately would like one day to get my channel looking kind of like his. So, and I know he's been working hard at it, and he's been doing it far longer than I have. So without anything else being said, we are looking at the Zedd. Oh, and he is. I haven't had him in my hands very long, but I haven't put him down. I have been taking it easy today, so I've been getting caught up on movies I haven't seen. Like I just finished Deadpool 2. Don't hate me, but I had never seen Deadpool 2 yet. Yeah, it was enjoyable. So I think I might start into Doom Patrol now. But he is awesome. I know some people complain about the hosing limits his mobility, and I can see that to some degree, but I haven't had any real issues with him yet. Like, for, again, a big guy who's got these straps, what's kind of nice is these just plug in. So if you are concerned, I mean, it does look stupid just having it hanging there, but makes me feel a little bit better about not worrying about it hopefully snapping, I hope, now that I've said that. But and they just plug right back in again. But like the muscle texture, and there's just so much going on, and it's so hard to tell. So let's look at his one big accessory, and then I can take it out of his hands. So he's got his staff with his Zedd on there, or Z, whatever your preference is. It comes with this little effect thing, which looks pretty cool. So display it as you will. Yeah, and he holds it, you know, quite well. Like, he can just get him doing the single hand, and then he comes with, and I'm gonna plead ignorance because I kind of stopped watching Power Rangers. Well, I would see some episodes when he showed up or whatever, but I'm not 100% sure what his little chug jug looking ball thing. I know he would throw his staff down to earth to make the monsters grow, but I'm not 100% sure what that is. I may add a line through to say what it is, so then that way I don't look as stupid. But I just admitted it, so. But he can hold it in his hand, and I'm totally digging on that. So I'm assuming or not assuming. This is probably, I don't know how I'm going to display him yet, but no, it fits great. And we'll pop out the staff. But so let's start up at the top and work our way down. So he's kind of, you know, he's got his brain, and he's got his Zedd. Mask looks really cool. Again, texture. He's all about the textures. So he's got a little bit of waggle. He's got pretty good back. I mean, he hits his spine a little bit there. But again, for how his mask is, he can bury his head pretty decent, I think. That's all right. I'm down with that. I think the range is good. Does have butterfly joints that are pretty well hidden. But again, that's just great range to get him. I love the butterfly joints. I mean, it looks like he's wanting to play an instrument or whatever. But the fact that you could have him, you know, posed, open fist with a closed fist in there, but that just is fantastic. But again, you can see all the muscle tone. And they've got a wash on him to help break it up because he is really one color. And at least he's not like a bright red. So yeah, so you can see between his neck, there's just so much going on. And his, like, you see that? That is insane. The bend in the back. Yeah, it does start, but it doesn't put tons of, you know, it doesn't get too tight. Now the only downside with his tubes is that you're not going to be able to rotate the arm all the way around. But other than that, does he really need to do that? I don't think he does. But just the range and the articulation on the torso is great. Double jointed elbows, so he can, I mean, he does hit, but he still gets really good considering. The silver looks awesome. Yeah, he's got it on the backs of his hands, you know, his chest there, and the tubes run in, and from what I can tell, I think they are glued down in the middles, so you don't have to worry about them coming out because this is very soft, which again, I appreciate that is soft. You know, he gets, again, for a bigger guy, so it automatically wants to pull it out because of his Zedd butt. But again, he gets not bad. It's not bad. He's just got like the silver bits on his lower parts of his legs that kind of interfere a little bit with his the rotation a little bit. But other than that, he is definitely, he's my favorite, and I've had him the least amount of all of these guys. But Hasbro, awesome, and he actually still does come with another open hand and a fist. So, like, a few accessories, awesome articulation. The design of him is great, so even to try to blend the butterfly joint in is fantastic. I'm just going to use the same adjectives and descriptive words over and over again. But like all of the little discs are soft rubber. His hands aren't too stiff that you're going to feel like you're going to break them to get his staff in there to hold the ball. Yeah, he's great. I love him. So I'm going to put some pictures up because I actually put my whiteboards up because my son borrowed my little light box. So he is a definite, if you can find him, he is definitely worth the pickup. Yeah, I think I'm going to be kind of playing around with this guy most of the day. I'm going to watch some more shows that I'm going to get caught up on and play around with Zedd a whole lot more because if I happen to come across something that I missed in my review and my thoughts of him, then that way I can maybe tag it in before I upload this or edit and upload it. So yeah, so Lord Zedd for Power Rangers The Lightning Collection. I will say that I am super happy that I have the first 4 figures released. Goldar is an EB Games up here in Canada pre-order, so I think he drops around August. So I have him pre-ordered. Fingers crossed, Uncle Mike's going to see if he can work some magic about that red and gold Power Ranger 2-pack. And I look forward to the second wave. I know the Pink Ranger is in that one. And I can't think of the other 3. But that's okay. I like to be surprised. So anyways, guys, look at this. We're going to wrap her up pretty soon. I could spend more time talking about this, but yeah, he's Papa Gord approved. This one right here. Junk in the trunk. I gotta get my Zelda trunk out. So next review, we're gonna tag Junk in the Trunk again. But even the spread, you know, like I don't know why I'm showing you his crotch, but that's maybe a weird way to go out on this video. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Comment, share, like, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. And I think that's it. We'll see how you feel tonight. Maybe I'll dump up a live stream again. Awesome time again last night. So thanks for you guys, the ones that managed to pop out and converse. So yep, that's gonna do it. So we will see you guys real soon. Have a good one, eh?